Students, today we are going to learn a different illustration. I'll read the question first. The following balances appeared in the ledger of current on 1st January 2018. Debit balances, cash account, purchases account, Bank of Maharashtra account. Credit balances, current capital account and sales account. Students, these are the opening balances which will appear in the ledger account. For example, for cash account, the debit balance is given. So, balance brought down will be recorded on the debit side of the cash account and 60,000 will be written in the amount column. That we will see after we pass the journal entries for the given transactions. 5th January, bought goods from Rushi rupees 10,000. Here purchases is an expenditure. So purchases account is to be debited. Then here it is not mentioned whether it is a credit or cash transaction. You have to remember, whenever it is not mentioned, you have to assume that it is a credit transaction. So Rushi is the creditor, he is the giver. Therefore, the journal entry is purchases account debit to Rushi's account. Here the date should be 5th January. There is an error here, printing error. So it should be 5th January. So this is the journal entry, purchases account debit to Rushi's account, being goods purchased on credit. Then 10th January, drew from bank rupees 20,000 for office use and 6,000 for self use. So office use, it means cash comes in the office. So we have to debit cash account. While personal use is a drawing. You have to remember always personal use is a drawing. So that is why you have to debit drawings account. While this money is withdrawn from the bank, so bank becomes the giver. So that is why Bank of Maharashtra account should be credited for total rupees 26,000. So the journal entry for 10th January is cash account debit. Cash comes in the business. Current drawings account debit because this cash is withdrawn for self use. To Bank of Maharashtra account 26,000. Then next 17th January, return goods to Rushi rupees 2,000. Now earlier Karan had purchased goods from Rushi. Out of that some goods he is returning. So goods go out of the business while Rushi becomes the receiver of the goods. So that is why we have to debit Rushi's account. So here the journal entry 17th January, Rushi's account debit to purchase return. Now you know that these goods are written out of these purchases which were purchased on 5th January. So that is why you have to write to purchase return account or return outward account because the goods they go out. Then next is 19th January, cash purchases rupees 14,000. Here the goods are purchased and cash is paid immediately. So purchases are always debited and here cash goes out of the business. So your journal entry is purchases account debit to cash account. Then next 22nd January, cash sells rupees 20,000. Now goods are sold and immediately cash is received. Cash comes in the business. So always you have to remember that sales account is credited. Cash account debit to sales account. Then next, deposited into bank rupees 16,000. Now bank receives this money because it is deposited in the bank. So Bank of Maharashtra becomes the receiver. And when the cash is deposited in the bank, cash goes out of the business. So the journal entry for 26th January, Bank of Maharashtra account debit to cash account. Then the last transaction, interest collected by bank rupees 7,000 on our behalf. Now this interest is collected, it means this interest is an income for us, and since bank has collected this interest, Bank of Maharashtra account should be debited. So the last journal entry is Bank of Maharashtra account debit, because bank receives this money, to interest account because interest is the income. Then after that we have to take the total of the debit and the credit column. Now we are going to learn how to make the ledgers from all these journal entries. First, we will record the opening balances which are given initially. Here, cash account has the debit balance of rupees 60,000, while purchases account has the debit balance of 80,000, and Bank of Maharashtra account also has a debit balance of rupees 1 lakh. So all these three balances will be recorded in these three accounts on the debit side. So while preparing the ledger, here first purchases account is prepared. You all know there are two sides, debit and credit, and the columns are date, particulars, JF, that is journal, folio, page number in the journal, amount. Then on the credit side also same columns, date, particulars, JF and amount. Now in the question it is given that purchases account has the debit balance, so to balance brought down is recorded on the debit side, and amount of 80,000 is written in the amount column, and the date is also written here. Now we will see all the entries related to purchases. So we will go through the journal entry. Now here you can see that the purchases account is debited, while the opposite account is Rushi's account, and that account is credited. When the opposite account is credited, the entry will be recorded on the debit side of the purchases account. So here 5th January to Rushi's account 10,000 is recorded on the debit side. Then we will go through other journal entries. We will look for purchases account. Here there is no purchases, here also there is no purchases. Then 19th January purchases account is debited, while the opposite account is cash account which is credited. So the entry will be recorded on the debit side of the purchases account. Here 19th January to cash account 14,000 is written. Then we have to go through all the journal entries and check whether purchases account is involved anywhere. No, it is not involved. So at that time we have to balance the purchases account now. See, on the debit side there are three entries, that is the first entry of the opening balance, then two more entries from the transactions are recorded here. On the credit side nothing is there. See, this balance is the closing balance which is calculated later on. So since nothing is recorded from the transactions on the credit side of the purchases account, we have to take the total of the debit side. That comes to rupees 1,04,000. This total is written in both amount columns on both the sides, debit and credit, on the same line. Then two lines are drawn to indicate that the account is closed. Now since nothing is there to subtract from the credit side, this will become the balance carried down, that is the closing balance. So 1,04,000 is written here as the closing balance, and the date will be the last day of the month, that is 31st January. This closing balance will become opening balance for the next month. So on 1st February, to balance brought down 1,04,000 should be written below the total. Now from the ledger accounts we have to prepare the trial balance. This is the list of ledger account balances. Now you have to check if the closing balance is on the credit side, this amount will be transferred on the debit side of the trial balance. So here you can see purchases is recorded under debit column. So always remember, here also you have to give the opposite effect. Now we are going to study the next account, that is Rushi's account. Now for Rushi's account there is no opening balance. See here the balances are given and in that Rushi's account is not mentioned. So we cannot record any opening balance. So we have to go through the journal entries. Now in the first journal entry Rushi's account is involved, and for Rushi's account the opposite account is the purchases account, and that opposite account is debited. Since it is debited in the Rushi's account, it will be recorded on the credit side. So you have to remember always the opposite effect. So here 5th January by purchases account is written on the credit side. Now we have to look for Rushi's account in other journal entries. So here there is no Rushi's account, but here there is Rushi's account. Now Rushi's account is debited and the opposite account is purchase return account, which is credited. So the opposite account which is credited will be recorded on the debit side of Rushi's account. So here 17th January to purchase return account 2000. After that we have to go through other journal entries and check whether Rushi's account is involved anywhere. Here no, it is not involved. It means now we can close Rushi's account. So here you can see that before calculating the closing balance there are two entries. One entry is on the debit side, other entry is on the credit side. And credit side amount is rupees 10,000, which is higher than the debit side. So always you have to remember that higher amount you have to write as the total. So 10,000 should be written on the same line on debit and the credit side, and the account should be closed by drawing two lines. Then on the debit side there is one amount rupees 2000 that we have to subtract from this rupees 10,000. So the remaining balance or the difference is rupees 8,000, which is called the closing balance. So closing balance will be recorded on the last day of the month. So 31st January to balance carried down 8,000. This will become opening balance for the next month. So 1st February by balance brought down 8,000. Now you can see here that this closing balance is on the debit side. So in the trial balance this will be transferred on the credit side. So here you can see Rushi's account is given and the balance, that the closing balance, is written under credit amount column. Then next is cash account. For cash account also the opening balance is given initially in the question. So we have to check in the question. Here cash account 60,000 is given and debit balance is given. So balance brought down will be recorded on the debit side. 1st January to balance brought down 60,000. Now we have to go through other journal entries which are given here, and we have to find out in which journal entry cash account is involved. In the second journal entry cash account is debited for 20,000 and the opposite account is Bank of Maharashtra account, which is credited. So this will be recorded on the debit side of the cash account, and amount should be rupees 20,000, which is written for cash. So you can see here in the cash account 10th January to Bank of Maharashtra account 20,000 is written on the debit side. Then we have to go through other journal entries. In the third entry you cannot see cash account, so you have to leave that entry. Here you can see cash account is credited and the opposite account is purchases account, which is debited. So therefore this account will be recorded on the credit side of the cash account. Here you can see by purchases account 14,000 is written. Then we have to go through other entries. In the next entry cash account is debited and the opposite account is the sales account, and that is credited. So the entry will be recorded on the debit side of the cash account to sales account. Then next we have to go through the next entry. In this, Bank of Maharashtra account is debit to cash account. So here cash account is credited while Bank of Maharashtra account is debited, and Bank of Maharashtra is the opposite account. So the entry will be recorded on the credit side of the cash book. So here you can see by Bank of Maharashtra account is recorded. So after recording all these entries, you have to check the debit and credit side total, and whichever total is higher, that should be written on both the sides. So here 1 lakh is written on the debit side because debit side total is higher. From this rupees 1 lakh, we have to subtract these two amounts, 14,000 and 16,000. So the difference is rupees 70,000, which is the closing balance, and the date for the closing balance is 31st January. Now this closing balance will become the opening balance for the next month. So 1st February, to balance brought down, 70,000 is written on the debit side below the total, and this closing balance is on the credit side. So in the trial balance, it will be recorded on the debit side. So here you can see that 70,000 is recorded in debit amount column for cash book. So students, now you have to remember that always you have to make all the accounts which are involved in the journal entry. Like first we learned that purchases account is made, then Rishi's account is made, then cash account is made, then the next account is current account. So that also you have to make. Then Bank of Maharashtra account you have to make. Then purchase return account you have to make. And always you have to give the opposite effect. So here you can see that all the accounts are made as per the journal entry. Current drawings account is made, purchase return account is made, then sales account is made, Bank of Maharashtra account is made, and interest received account is also made. It means from the journal entry you have to check whatever accounts are involved in the journal entry, all the accounts you have to make, and the closing balances you have to transfer to the trial balance. After making all the accounts which are involved in the journal entry, you have to find out the closing balances, and all those closing balances will be transferred on the opposite side in the trial balance. Now for example, interest received account, the closing balance is on the debit side, it will be recorded on the credit side. Here you can see. Then here another account is Bank of Maharashtra account. The closing balance is on the credit side, you can see here. So it will be transferred on the debit side of the trial balance, 97,000. So in this manner, from all the accounts you have to transfer the closing balances, and then you have to take the total of the trial balance, and that should be equal.